Right, good evening people, welcome back once again to some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla today. New storyline going on, the Discovery Tour, the stories of the Vikings. So we're going to see what it's all about, have some fun with this new storyline. There's plenty more content to come in this game to the end of the year they've announced, so it shall be good. Wait to see. Once again, just usual stuff, exploring storylines. It's going to be enjoying what's to come. Hope you're doing good, welcome back. Hope you're doing good, welcome back. Everything's good on the audio end, so I just get it cracking with the thumbnail and the live chat. Right, Discovery Tour of the Vikings. New game, and I haven't even touched it. We've been waiting to do it on stream, see what it's all about. It's going to enjoy it, have some fun tonight.
Hi, traveller, and welcome to Discovery Tour Viking Age. Just like the brave Scandinavians who left their homes on longships in search of new horizons, a quest for knowledge and a promise of adventure awaits you.
Damn right.
For 3 centuries, adventurers set sail in search of trade, land, and sometimes plunder, changing the world forever in ways that can still be felt today. We call these adventurers Vikings. Some remember them merely as brutal warriors and merciless conquerors. But there is much more to be learned about their rich and complex culture.
Brilliant culture it is as well.
History will come alive for you through the eyes of those who lived it. Norse merchants looking to make their fortune, an Anglo-Saxon monk in search of his life's meaning, and even King Alfred himself. You will follow their deeds, both great and small, as they navigate their eventful time in places known today as England and Norway. But fear not, Discovery Tour Viking Age is a safe, combat-free experience that you can enjoy at your own pace and in your own time. Tapping into the years of research of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla team, its content has been crafted in close partnership with renowned historians and academics. On behalf of the entire development team, we hope you enjoy Discovery Tour Viking Age. May the seas be kind on your journey.
Your father would be happy to come to the farmer's company.
You'll be off raiding for months, not years. Shorter than your trade routes even. The farm and I will still be here when you return.
And return I shall.
You had better, or I'll come find you.
Trick, do you have any questions for me before I leave?
No. I'll take good care of Gunhilda's reputation while you're away.
I doubt she'll need help, but I'll be glad to know you're here all the same.
Come, Thorstein. The market waits for no man.
Coming, my love.
Alright, so there's treasure. So this is the map. What we've got at the minute. So we're in Norway right now, England. Nice. Right. So there's a lot to do. So this part we'll just free roam as well. Get a load of stuff, unlocked treasure. Or whatever other storylines we've got to do. Got no idea what's going to happen. Going to discover it all the same, new and live.
You coddle him, my love. He's a grown man, not an errant child.
Slaves, talk Gunhilda. If he returns to his family and says we mistreated him, I might find myself in a duel.
No duels until you've worked on your swordsmanship.
I'm sure to get practice on this expedition with Harold. Our enemies may not fight with blunted
King Harold.
blades, but he's promised me the children of Stavanger are far more fierce.
The children who struck you as you lay sleeping, then ran away laughing? You'll need to keep your wits about you if so.
Ulf, good morning.
My mother loved the fine woolen cloak you sold me. The stitching is exquisite.
Of course. My wife takes great pride in the needlework, with good reason.
You must have been blessed by Heimdall. A vision so keen and hands so steady.
Only a talented mother and a very patient husband.
Give Alvik a kiss from me next time you see her.
I will. Fortune guide you, friend.
Just think, after a few raids, we'll have enough silver to leave this place for good.
Have you not been happy here?
With you, I would be happy anywhere. But Stavanger is small.
Too small for the grand dreams of the shepherd girl.
And why not? Even a worm may one day hold up the sky.
Come. Mikael has promised to aid you in my affairs while I'm at sea. You'll have plenty of time to dream while I'm gone. Mikkel, it's a fine day for a little business, don't you think?
Get away from here, Thorstein! I won't be seen dealing with an oathbreaker!
A what?
Keep your voices down. On what grounds do you base this outrageous claim?
That is for you and Bjorn to discuss!
I can't believe he'd betray me like this.
You haven't known Mikkel that long. He has to protect his own reputation first.
Not him, Bjorn.
Ah, he's always sniffing about your trades like a wild dog. He envies your success and wishes to take it for himself.
Well, we won't let him. We've worked too hard for him to take this chance away from us now. We'll not let Bjorn get away with this, I swear it. Bjorn, what have you done? What falsehood have you been spreading about my family's honor?
Nothing but the truth. This sail your wife made, that you sold me, is as rotten as your intentions. You wish for me and my men to drown on the open ocean, where our bodies would never be found.
Are you a fool? Even if I wanted to leave you stranded and sail west alone, Harold would never allow it. He would make me rescue you, and then we would all be doomed.
I don't claim to understand you, Oathbreaker, but your methods are plain. I believe I'll go inform Harold of your duplicity. He should be arriving any moment now.
My love, that is no work of mine.
I know. This was done by a hand far coarser than yours. Bjorn is trying to sabotage my place on the expedition.
You cannot let him accuse you in front of the assembly. No chieftain would ever take you on again. I will not see my parents starve because of Bjorn's lies.
Then I must gather evidence and bring his falsehoods to light.
I will speak with the wives, to rally them to our cause. And I will pray to the Hamminja for guidance.
Our ancestors will give you wise counsel, I'm sure of it. I'll see you outside the assembly.
Go swiftly.
If I were an impulsive wolf, why would I hide a sail?
Tell me, did Bjorn accept any wares these past few days?
Surely he did. I carried them myself. Wet and nasty they were, smelling as if they'd been stored at the water's edge.
Did you happen to see what was inside?
No, but it had that damp sheep smell. Wool, I suppose.
Thank you, my friend. These crates came from Notfall. No local wares then.
Ah, here we go. There's a boat over here.
That is Gunhilda's stitching. So Bjorn planned to take her sail for himself after all. It will need to be more than my word against Bjorn. I'll need people to vouch for me as well. Friends, neighbors, listen to me. Bjorn has declared me Oathbreaker, calling my good name into question.
We saw the sail. It would have torn in the first gust of wind.
That was a sail he bought from Notfall, carried to us in sea-soaked wood. My wife's sail he kept aside for himself, to use once he reached the open sea.
I am familiar with Gunhilda's stitching. That sail was no work of her hands.
What reason does Bjorn have to lie? If revealing the truth is as simple as you say.
He hoped to turn Harold against me, to keep me from tomorrow's expedition, to hide the truth until I had already been exiled. If you care, for we who will travel with him, this insult cannot go unanswered. He would endanger his crew for a petty grievance. He is unworthy of command. Free men of Stavanger, hear me. We must inform the assembly. We must inform Harold Jarl. Only will our safe return be assured. Are you with me?
The assembly is about to start. I need to find Gunhilda.
Let's go.
Found your sail and the mark of the goods Bjorn claimed were ours. His lies are already falling apart.
You've done well, but I fear what you have found may not be enough to convince the assembly. What will you do?
I will demand a Manyapnater and declare my own deeds as evidence that my word holds more weight than Bjorn's. His reputation cannot.
Brilliant start to this new storyline.
Sound plan. I have rallied the wives.
Good evening to everyone. How you all doing?
Even if you lose, my silver-tongued warrior, the women will make the assembly see reason.
See my heart beats as fiercely as ever.
Go now. Reclaim our honor.
Forsetti, bless me as I defend my honor.
Thorstein Oathbreaker, come to beg forgiveness with your tail between your legs.
Men of the assembly. Bjorn claimed the sail I sold him was rotten. But I have found Gunhilda's work hidden, and the sail he claimed was mine came in sea-soaked wood from Notfall. He sought to ruin my reputation to cover up his poor trade, all so he could claim Harold's favor as his own.
Thorstein, if what you say is true, Bjorn is guilty of lying, injury to your reputation, and of an arrogance that could have led to the deaths of his crew and yours. Yet he was the one to bring you before the assembly. So now you must choose. How will you defend your honor?
We will have combat aplenty across the sea. I choose the Manyapnater.
Come then. My tongue is as sharp as my blade. Declare yourself worthy, if you can.
Oh.
I'm the finest of navigators, at home on the sea.
If you're so at home, then it's where you should be.
Weak, Thorstein, just like you. I was the first to be picked for this crew.
I'm calling your bluff. That's not true.
Believe it, Oathbreaker. Harald prefers me. You're a liar, a thief, and a braggart, a pest!
Are you still here? I thought you had left.
Enough! You both must know that attacking each other during a manjapnaður is strictly forbidden. It's time for me to step in. It's clear that Thorstein is the one who has been wronged. It is my suggestion that Bjorn be removed from my expedition and exiled, never to return. His lands and trade goods will be forfeit, gone to pay the costs of finding another navigator with so little time to spare.
No, Harald.
Do not draw more of my wrath upon yourself. I could have named you a murderer and demanded your death.
What say you, men of Stavanger? Do you accept the terms put forth by Harald Jarl?
We choose exile.
Exile.
Exile! Then it is decided. Now come, Thorstein. We have a navigator to find.
So good as well. Let's get a screenshot of that as well. Let's continue. It's great little cinematics as well.
Brother Elrich, awaken.
I'd best not keep the abbess waiting.
I know the journey was hard on you, so I'll let you sleep through the good morning.
Good morning, abbess. Thank you.
Now, the sun is rising. You must not miss Prime.
I appreciate the reprieve and the awakening.
Call it a weakness. Your father's name will be a stone around your neck in Ealing. You've a difficult path ahead of you, I'm afraid.
Yes, abbess.
Well, there's nothing to be done about it. Better you prove yourself early than risk becoming the subject of gossip.
I will, abbess.
You may break your fast in the kitchen with the others once your prayers are concluded. We don't frown on piety here, brother. Should you wish to stay at chapel to pray to the Lord once your duties are concluded, you may be assured that food will be available to you, as long as you go to the kitchen before terce.
That's mid-morning?
Precisely, my son.
So 3 or 4 different characters and a whole load of storylines.
Yet the scriptures These scriptures are there as a
From the
guide
Tale of the
to my
Vikings to King Alfred.
Pater noster, qui es in caelis, sanctificat nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in caelo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitti nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris. Et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen.
Time to eat.
There she was an abbess. And then...
Are you well, Brother Oswin?
We must have silence at the Lord's table.
Brother!
Very well. Take him to the infirmary if you must. But the bishop shall hear of your defiance.
Tell me, Oswin, where does it hurt?
Everywhere, brother. It's like there's fire in my veins.
I will find a way to ease your pain. I promise.
If a normal, not a way to go in to places, but let's get this quickly done.
I must find the monk in charge. Father Bertwald, was it?
Hope you can...
The patient speaks of fire in the veins, Father.
An uncommon ailment, and one I don't know by heart. These scribes often copy remedies in the scriptorium. You may be able to find something there to aid you. But if not, Sister Winifred will be able to help.
Yes, Father. Scriptorium. Right, I remember where that was.
Can I help you, brother?
No. 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 No luck. I'll have to ask Sister Winifred. Sister Winifred! I've looked but can't find a remedy. Tell me, what is the cure for fire in the veins?
A dire challenge indeed. Ox's recipe for pain should aid us here. You will need double brewed ale, honey, feverfew, and wormwood. Though with the raids nearby of late, and the early first frost, you may have trouble with the latter.
Is there anything that can replace it?
Well, I have heard that dust from a relic can have miraculous properties. We're blessed here in Ellie to have several. Perhaps, if you gather some, the saints will intercede on your patient's behalf.
Thank you, sister. God bless you. Double brewed ale, honey, feverfew, and the dust of a relic. Should be simple enough.
Right, let's go and find what we need.
They might have ale in the kitchens.
Oh, I'm there. Oh, yes.
1 pound. Great find. The relics are kept at the back of the chapel. That's 2. Halfway done.
Right, honey. Ah. Gotta go the other way. It's all good. It's a whole new storyline this is to find out. It's so good. Doing the old-fashioned Assassin's Creed walkthrough.
The nuns had set up to gather honey round here. Do I just take it? Or...
Careful, brother. You wouldn't want to get stung. The bees jealously guard their golden hoard.
I need honey for a remedy. Can you help me?
Of course. Take the honey from the table. I'll gather more for the abbess.
Thank you, sister. God bless you. And that's the 3rd.
Oh, it's 140 odd meters up here for us. And we're all sorted.
Feverfew grows best in full sun. And hopefully far from the sisters' bees. What does feverfew look like again?
Good morrow, brother. What brings you to the woods?
Good morrow. Do you know where I could gather feverfew or wormwood?
No wormwood left this season. As for feverfew, no small white daisies are what you seek.
Thank you, brother. God bless you. Feverfew grows best in full sun. And hopefully far from the sisters' bees.
There we go.
Now to mix it.
Right, back to the church and that. I feel a part series coming on with this. But we'll see and find out.
Sister Winifred brought me the recipe from the scriptorium. And now, I am delighted to discover you know the use of the mixing bench too. Would that God had sent you to me sooner? The infirmary would be in far better shape.
I spent many summers mixing poultices for the townsfolk in Canterbury.
Then I shall observe, and hopefully learn some new tricks of my own. What was the first ingredient in Sister Winifred's remedy?
That was the question. Ale.
The first ingredient is double brewed ale.
Which two ingredients did you gather in the forest?
It was feverfew and honey to ease the throat.
What did Sister Winifred suggest you substitute for the final ingredient?
Just from the relic.
Dust from a relic is said to cure many ills. There. Done.
It's more of a thinking game as well with this story bit.
This should ease Brother Osween's pain. Here, brother. Drink this. It will ease your pain.
Thank you, brother. I can feel it working already. How fortunate I am that God sent you in my time of need.
Rest now. Soon you'll be back on your feet.
Brother Elrich, you must come at once.
What's the matter, brother?
Do you not hear the bells? The abbess requires your presence at chapel immediately.
I'll go as soon as I'm done helping Brother Osween.
No, you must go now. Hurry!
Interesting stories.
I hope the abbess will tell me what's going on. Abbess, what is happening?
Come with me, Brother Elrich. The heathens are on their way, and we must secure the relics before they approach.
Then we shall all flee together?
No, brother. The others prepare to fight. Collect the reliquary, please.
Forgive me, blessed saints, but I must carry you from your place of rest.
Now come, we have no time to spare. Take the relic to your father. Our families may share no love, but we are of a mind when it comes to the Lord. He will know what to do.
That man is a stranger to me.
As was our Lord Jesus Christ when he died on the cross for our sins. Help often comes from unexpected hands, brother. Now, follow quickly. Into the catacombs. Remain swift and silent.
Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters.
Got a new Raven. Just want a screenshot as well. Let's continue. Hey, I'm really enjoying these storylines. Now we're going back with the Vikings. The Great Hall.
So I pried the book from his hands and tore the covers off to bring home. I'll be able to afford another slave this harvest season, at the very least.
These Saxons and their books. You'd think they were more precious than their own lives. But if no one lives to speak of what's written down, who will remember it?
Not to speak of how they treat their dead. Putting bones or pieces of wood inside golden boxes. How this honors their god, I'll never understand.
Waiting won't make it any easier.
Thorstein! I could not let you pass without experiencing the sting of your wit.
I have important business with the Jarl. Another time.
Huh. You know where to find me, friend.
Yeah, good. I won't go for that again.
The hero of many tales.
Thorstein! You've been far from our shore.
There's something I must say, my Jarl.
So formal. Did the crossing scour our friendship from your mind?
It did not. It's only by friendship that I am brave enough to speak.
Tell me then. I'm listening.
I tire of raiding Harold. I want to settle where there's rich, dark soil for the taking. I want to make a place of our own where I can live out my days with my wife.
You're young yet, my friend. Plenty of time to grow old with a bouncing infant on each knee.
No, my Jarl. I've delayed too long already. Today I search for a ship.
I have none to spare.
Then I shall purchase one.
Commission, perhaps. I hope this folly of yours can withstand a year's wait.
If that is what it takes. It is no slight to you, my Jarl. My love for you has not waned, but my love for my wife only grows stronger with each absence. I hope you will bless my journey in time.
Go.
Alright, we're gonna go and give them the good news then. The tales of the Vikings.
Tell Brunhilde we will have no help from our king.
Good evening to the stream. How you all doing tonight? Discovering the tale tours of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
And they're going to bring it all the way from it.
Well, how did it go with Harald?
Harold will not stand in our way, but neither will he help us.
Oh, at least he could give you his blessing.
He did not.
Oh, my love. He will come around. His love for you flows deep, but its pull is as strong as the tides.
I see you've made good on your promise to find us traveling companions. A good start, but we will need more men.
And the navigator. I know. I've gathered a list of names already.
Ah, my Leðurstjarna.
Absolute brilliant so far, this is.
Imvolder, I need a ship. My wife and I leave for the land across the sea.
Harald won't pay for such a vessel, I'm sure. Did you really fill your pockets that well on your last raid?
I have gold enough to cover the cost.
Wood, sails, and all?
Gunhilda's family will provide the sail. The rest I will purchase.
Ah, you're a lucky man.
I know.
Speak with Skarga for a pine mast, then, and yarn for the nails. Tell him I'll expect him to be on time with his deliveries in the future.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, let's go and purchase these items we need.
Thorstein, what brings you to my...
Imvolder sent me.
Oak or pine?
I'm sorry, what?
New to shipbuilding, are you? Come with me. You'll learn better by doing. Use that axe to remove the bark from this log. Underneath you will find silken pine, flexible and light, that will bend in the wind. Perfect for a mast. Once you have a sense of the wood, come find me and I will show you another. Tap in the wedges gently. We want this log to split as straight as possible. That way we will have long, hard boards of oak for the hull of your ship to protect you and your valet. I'll wait for you over there. Planing the wood ensures a tight fit between the boards, leaving no gaps or knots that might give way in the middle of the sea. The smoother the joints, the smoother your journey. Now, which type of wood did Imvolder send you for?
Pine for a mast.
I'll send you new mast to the shipyard as soon as it's ready.
Highly recommend that people just jump on this and just enjoy the storyline.
Are you looking for something?
Imvolder sent me.
Of course he did. He tried those nails from Avaldsnes, and I bet they fell apart in the salt water. I use nothing but pure iron, which is why he hates my prices. But at least you won't find yourself suddenly sailing in a bucket full of holes. Head inside the shop. You can take a box from the stack against the back wall. But tell him he'll have to pay up front if he wants more.
I'm the one funding the construction of the ship. You will be paid in full.
I have no doubt. Eventually. Imvolder makes ships that sing on the ocean waves. But mundane thoughts of silver and debt never seem to enter his mind. Don't worry, I'll talk to him. Go get your nails.
Right, we'll do this bit, then I'll just step away for a minute, and we'll be right back to continue with hopefully King Alfred's storyline beginning.
Finally you return. Now, there's one last step to take. Come with me. Which animal would you like best for your prow? I have 3 available, so you can choose the spirit that suits your intentions. You will also need to bring me a blessed charm to put inside the prow. But I won't need it for many months yet. Take a look and let me know if you have any questions.
Tell me about the horse.
The horse? A risky choice. But you can count on it to lead you quickly to port, with the proper ritual precautions, of course. Is this the prow you want?
I'm not sure.
Take your time.
Tell me about the serpent.
The snake-headed prow will ensure you dominate the waves with disconcerting ease and great stability.
It's going to be the deer.
Is this the prow you want?
No.
I'm not sure.
Take your time.
Tell me about the elk.
Yeah.
The elk is associated with the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. For a new beginning in distant lands,
This is what it's going to be.
Fitting. Is this the prow you want?
Hell yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Then we can get started.
It's brilliant crafted as well, that is.
Fear me.
Detailed.
Bless us on our journey to new lands and a new home.
Thorstein.
Yes, my Jarl.
I was childish before. In my joy at seeing you home, I wasn't ready to discuss your departure again so soon. Or see you gone for good. Please, accept this with my blessing.
The arm ring.
The rune of kinship.
And why not? No man has been a truer brother to me than you. It has been an honor to have you in my Fjelag, even if this leg of the trip will be shorter. The day has finally come.
And all too soon.
Many have come before you, and many will come after. Yet, when I die, it will be your friendship that I recall as I await the opening of Valhalla.
There, we will meet again.
Go then, and the winds take you swiftly to soft lands and great riches.
May your name never be forgotten.
Brilliant. Right. Just one moment, I'll be right back. Right, let's continue with this tale of the stories.
A fine ship for a fine man.
And the finest craftsmanship I've ever laid eyes on. You have blessed us indeed.
I shall miss your scathing replies, Thorstein.
And I'll miss your insufferable arrogance.
God smile on you, my friend.
You still owe me for that last box of nails.
Imvolder told me he paid.
I'm just playing with you. Be well, Thorstein.
And you.
Treat her well, Thorstein.
Oh, my wife will make sure of it. I've never seen a woman more in love with a boat.
And I've never seen so fine a sail. If you ever return, I will have worked for her.
And I can apprentice myself to Skaga. A sound plan.
To your friend be a friend. Gift you return with
Let's just have a quick look where we're going. Okay, doke. Let's go and enjoy the journey. You do unlock some really good, interesting stuff on this as well. Like, really good. All in-game items you can use on the main story. So I'm really enjoying this.
I can't take you with us, Sigmund. I'm not risking the lives of my men and wife to these sunstones.
You're making a mistake. With Frodi gone, I'm the best navigator you'll find this time of year, and you know it.
You've already deceived us once with your tales of magic pebbles. I'm not letting you steer us into rocks again. Without Froda to guide you, you're as good as blind.
So you'd rather trust whales and winds than your own Fialach? Bjorn was right about you. Try sailing across the sea in this weather. You won't get past the shore. Not without a skilled sailor.
You're absolutely right. I do need a navigator. But you weren't one to begin with.
Right, into the west we go.
Well?
No good.
Froda's betrayal cuts deeper with each navigator we're forced to turn away.
He got an offer he couldn't refuse. Wouldn't you choose to sail with a great sea king given the chance?
I already am. Regardless, Froda broke his word. Now we have no navigator and no men in the middle of the sailing season. How are we supposed to cross the sea?
Trick is waiting for us in Notfall with our supplies. He might have heard of someone trustworthy.
Notfall folk dread the great waters more than a feral cat. They'll be of no use in the upcoming storm. No. I'll ask my mother. She knows everyone in Ekundarsund. I'll find a clan to join us there.
Is it wise for you to go? They might not agree to sail with a woman aboard.
I'm sure my charms will outweigh their fears.
Right, we're almost at the location.
Trick looks busy with our supplies. Good man.
I'll be off then, to find the men we need.
Be swift, my lord. We'll meet you in Ekundersund once the boat is loaded. Trick. I gather these crates are full of dried cod?
They are. And the other ones have hard bread, meat, and wool canvases for the crew.
Excellent. You have served us well for many years now, Trick. Faithfully.
I can't say it was a pleasure, but you've treated me with respect. I'm grateful for it. Now, I hope my debt has been paid.
In full. Are you sure I can't tempt you to come with us? Your help would be invaluable.
Shackles here versus shackles across the sea? Tough choice to make.
Oh, misunderstand me. I free you, here and now. But if you return to me willingly as a slave, you can purchase a place amongst my crew. Once we're established in the land across the sea, I'll free you for good, and take you as my partner in trade.
Not many slaves would get an offer like that. Well then, let's get these supplies on board before the storm hits us.
Right, let's go and see speak to her clan then.
Four legs are faster than two.
I'll go speak to the mother first. Okie doke. Okay, we need a horse, so it's all good.
Gods, let this horse bring balance and protection to our journey. Mother will be happy to see me.
Been visited by God.
Mother, it's been a while.
Far too long. The sheep miss you, Gunhilda. They can't bear the thought of losing you to the land across the sea.
They might not have to.
Whatever is troubling you, my love, we will remedy it.
We need more men. The clan we recruited has decided to remain on land. We're left with no navigator nor crew.
Some clans have just returned from the sea. I've seen them camp nearby. I can take you to them, but you'll have to be persuasive.
Do you doubt my abilities, Mother?
I wouldn't dare. You've always had wits sharper than Gungnir. I can only hope that just like Odin's spear, you will return to me.
You know we must go where our opportunities lie. This land is overcrowded. We want our own fields, to harvest our own crops.
All right. I won't push any further. Your father will be heartbroken.
And you won't be?
My heart broke the day you left our home. We've arrived.
Alright, we're going to talk to these clans now.
Thank you, Mother.
See what's going to happen.
Free men of Eikundarsund, heed my call. We are looking for those brave enough to defy the Whale Road with us. You! Will you sail with us?
I saw you on the path earlier. You came here on a horse, didn't you?
I did.
And you shamelessly admit it. You fool. No, I won't sail with you. I don't want to face the spirit's wrath.
I intended to break the curse of sailing with a woman when riding that horse. It should protect us.
Have you seen the sky? The gods are already punishing you for your
Good evening to the stream. How you all doing today? We are back on a new storyline of Assassin's Creed at the minute.
Join us.
The Tour of the Vikings.
My men and I have just returned from years of Viking with Guthrum's warband.
Or the Viking Age, as they're going to call
It's time for us
it.
to tend to our crops and see our children grow.
When do you leave?
Today,
Have you sailed before?
my husband sailed with Harald Jarl himself. He sailed enough for both of us.
I've learned to be wary of boastful spirits. Your word alone isn't enough.
How can I convince you to accompany us?
Well, why are you leaving our northern land?
Our crops can't grow in the dead of winter. We've tried everything.
I've never had trouble growing my crops, regardless of the cold. Maybe you don't use the right techniques.
My husband is a second son. If we were to stay, our farm will pass to his eldest brother, and we'll be left with nothing.
I understand that all too well. My men and I have found this temporary campsite, but we've got nowhere to go.
Then come with us.
It does sound tempting.
Cheers for
We have
that.
enough supplies for
It's all
my
good.
men.
We have fresh meat
We'll
and
have
water.
meat and water aboard.
Fresh meat. It's not very practical to eat.
Everyone is welcome to come and talk in the stream. Come say hello.
You're right. It might be wiser to bring something else. My husband is loading the meat and
Just
fried
enjoying a
fish
bit of
aboard our
Assassin's
ship
Creed
as we
tonight.
speak. We'll have plenty for everyone.
How will we be sleeping?
We'll protect ourselves with wool canvases.
That should be enough. How will you find your way across the sea?
My husband has met with a sea rider using these rocks he called sunstones.
Now tell your husband this man is a liar. Sunstones are rarely used for a reason.
We'll observe the signs Midgard has given us. The birds, the currents, the stars. The spirits will show us the way. We need someone to interpret it.
You're right. I can help you around these shores, but in the midst of the wave world, we'll need an expert.
We? Have you decided to come?
I have. You speak true and my men are ready to settle.
I'm honored. Gather your men and your things. I'll take you to our ship.
I should know better than to ever doubt you. You excel once again.
There's little to stand in your way when you aim for the sky. Stiger's clan will accompany us. But we remain
Well, if people
short
want to see
of
Call of Duty,
I thought of
live streams,
someone
put it in
while
the chat.
rowing the ship.
Who?
You need to trust.
Bit of communication out
We must
Warzone,
reach
Assassin's
Valhalla
Creed.
first, and fast.
Whatever
The
you want to
storm is
see.
imminent. It's looming on the horizon like a bad omen. Have we offended the
I will be
gods?
honest, I don't mind read, so
I rode a
communication's
horse to my
key.
mother. You asked me to trust you. It's only fair you do the same. We didn't have time to pay our respects to the spirits. I did what
If
I
people
must.
was offended of truth,
Now,
it's not
how
my
do we
problem.
reach Helloya?
I know where Helloya is.
Then lead the way.
Alright, let's go.
We must exit the fjord. Sail right.
In the open sea we go.
Now straight ahead towards the setting sun.
Good evening to the stream, how you all doing? What is going on? Actually brilliant, this new Viking tale storyline. Actually brilliant.
Now, get closer to the shore, but make sure to keep the rocks on your left and the land on your right. We don't want to damage the hull.
So sail smack in the middle. Definitely would. I've already saved a few screenshots from this already. Actually brilliant. So go to the map.
Embrace the shore until you see a tower of ice.
Right, so over here we gotta go.
There! The ice tower! Sail towards it! But beware, we're in shallow waters now.
And plus, whatever you do with this
Well
one,
done.
this
Now we're going to pass a small island filled
basically
with
big
sea
franchise story missions you got now. Through the Vikings, King Alfred and the Monk. You unlock free stuff for the main storyline, so ravens, boats, outfits, character gear, all stuff like that. So it's definitely worth doing it. I'll be fair, I may have just got distracted by chatting. I gotta go around the island. So you got the Tale of the Vikings, Tales of the Monk, and Tales of King Alfred. So 3 major storylines to do. Alright, literally I've got sail past. Let's turn around. This is me not paying attention to what I'm doing. One thing I'm not keen on these boat missions in Assassin's Creed. Let's head straight. Reach. So why haven't that gone off? Yeah, no worries, dude. Take it easy. So where do I need to go? Why hasn't that gone off? Literally, I'm getting irritated. So fucking easy, man. Let's go this way. I won't be playing Cold War, mate. Like, I'm done with that game, to be honest. Reach. So where do I need to go? The neighbouring island. So go this way.
Past the Sea Lion's Island. Our destination is ahead.
Alright, let's carry on forwards.
Do not lose your course through the storm.
I'll be honest with everybody who watches these videos. Treyarch has updated Cold War again, so it's unplayable. It's a fact. I'm not interested in playing Cold War.
Do you see the light?
Every Warzone only.
Go towards it. It's our destination.
This is where we need to go. Alright, this is our new destination. For the main bit of the story. Yeah, catch you later, dude.
It's Valhalla.
As we've done loads on here, I'm going to save it, call it a day. And just chill, like. Continue part 2 probably the weekend.
Bjorn, brother, I've come to...
Brother? When have we ever been brothers?
We were in the same Filak, Bjorn. We've sworn oaths to respect, support, and protect each other. They still hold true for me.
Those oaths were broken long before my exile, Thorstein, by both of us. You might have forgotten, but I've had years of solitude to remember.
Your scorn would be the death of us all. I haven't forgotten, but I refuse to let the past haunt my future. Maybe you should do the same. We need you, Bjorn. Join us. Lead us through
So good, this new stories lines. Tell the Vikings, King Alfred.
Is this a trick? Why come to me?
Good evening to everybody, how you all doing?
Everyone is deceitful. No other sea rider tames the waves like you do.
Now that I can believe.
Take me to your ship then, and we'll leave this wretched place.
I see you've made a true sea king of yourself.
It wasn't always pleasant, but I haven't been idle.
It must be nice to have Harald's support.
Mostly Gunhilda's. But yes.
Gunhilda, you haven't changed.
That's
Still
enough from you. Leave us.
As merciless as the Northern Sea.
I know what you're going to say.
Yet it didn't stop you from making such a foolish decision.
You would have never agreed.
And with good reason. How are you so quick to forget?
I'm not.
I don't trust him.
Neither do I. But he's in that boat as well. He won't put us all in danger.
And after that?
After that, we'll part ways. The Isle of Britannia has plenty of land to spare.
May the gods hear you.
I take command of the ship. Let's go.
Head towards the eye of the storm! Brace yourselves! The road is treacherous!
Journey's definitely begun.
Praise be to God, the Most High, glory of glory, Lord of lords. Help me to show your grace and forgiveness to those who need it most.
Guthrum Jarl approaches.
For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Elrich, are you done speaking with your god for now?
My dialogue with him is constant, my lord, even if my lips are not moving.
My lord this, my lord that. Oh, you Saxons are quick to bend the knee. Perhaps it's why you make such excellent prisoners.
And yet King Alfred's army of Saxons has you surrounded.
Yes, well. I had expected him to send for you, but 5 months and more he has left you here with no word. Perhaps you are not as precious to him as you led me to believe.
For what man knows the things of a man except the spirit which is in him?
Or perhaps he finds your habit of quoting dead men as insufferable as I do.
I doubt that very much, my lord.
Come, walk with me. It must be almost time for you to pray again. I'll speak plainly. I've kept my men from pillaging Chippenham so that Alfred will have no quarrel with me should he retake his home.
I see.
Do you? If he bests us, I will be at your mercy instead of you at mine. Can I trust you to speak on my behalf, or do Saxons cling to their grudges as dearly as Vidar?
Christ demands we show others the mercy he has already shown us. You have nothing to fear from me, my lord.
Well, we shall see. You served under Alfred for many years. Tell me, how does he keep the loyalty of his men? After so many years of defeats, surely his soldiers would join another army.
King Alfred's role has been ordained by God. To desert him would be to go against divine will.
There are no contests of strength, no challenges to his rule.
Why would there be? He alone is destined to lead us until God chooses otherwise.
There may be something to this religion of yours after all. What is going on here?
No. The relic. It's gone.
I want every Saxon in this place searched head to toe.
Wait.
Remember your place, Saxon.
These people have been here since the siege began. They've no reason to steal, not now, and nowhere to flee if they did.
You accuse my men?
I accuse no one. Let me speak with those present. I will find the thieves.
No. You will return to your cell immediately. I will discover who is responsible before Alfred hears of it and decides to retake Chippenham by force.
One of these people must have seen something.
Right. We're going to save it. Then we're going to call it for today on this. It's been really good. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'm going to catch you Sunday for part 2 of this. So leave a comment, like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on a new one. Take it all easy. Enjoy.